Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. It's so good to be here. First of all, I want to thank everyone so much because I hit my goal. I hit my goal of followers. We made it to 50 followers. Technically, as of 8 minutes ago, we're at 51 followers. So we have, between last week and this week, we have made it all the way to our goal. So everyone, thank you so much who followed and got me to that goal. That's awesome. That is going to put me at, from my understanding now, the ability to apply for affiliate. So I'm super duper excited about that. So thank you so much, everyone, for your help with that. I am thrilled. And honestly, it's all thanks to Clue Crew. I really thought that when I had the dream, the goal of streaming Nancy Drew, I really thought that it would take me, I don't know, at least a year, if not more, to hit 50 followers. And so the fact that we got here within just since January to now, I just feel so honored and so happy. So thank you, Clue Crew. I'm kind of disappointed that I waited so long to find Clue Crew because I just didn't know it existed. Instagram has just not really been my social media of choice for a long time. So I had kind of got up and going with my Nancy Drew stuff on TikTok at the end of 2024. And when the imminent ban was coming in January, I was like, well, I guess I got to look for other options to post about just random Nancy Drew stuff I like. And I made an Instagram with the plan to move there. And I was shocked, literally shocked at all of the Nancy Drew community that was already had been active and existing for a while on Instagram. And I am just, I'm so happy to have found it. Such wonderful people, such a great supportive community. I'm not surprised. I just feel like Nancy Drew brings the best out of people. And so it's just been incredible to find these people that I don't know at all, but I feel like I'm really starting to get to know in I don't know, in such a just wonderful way. So anyway, Clue Crew, I love you. I'm so excited to have become a part of the Clue Crew lately, and I'm looking forward to continuing to plug in to other streamers and other just like anyone on Instagram or Clue Crew in general, streamer or not, and just to get to know people better. So anyway, there's my little emotional spiel out of the way, but seriously, thank you guys so much. I am super honored and just very, very happy. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what happened last week when we were on our stream. So let me pull this up. Okay. So last week we finished playing Labyrinth of Lies, which was our third game that we've played through now on the stream. And I was really disappointed, honestly, with it. I had only played it once when it first came out, and I had remembered not liking it, but that was a long time ago. So I tried to really go in with a fresh perspective, and honestly, I just felt maybe more disappointed having had a second look at it. So there are good things in it, which is why it didn't end up in the bottom category. There were some fun things to the game, but in general, we ranked it here on honestly kind of bad because it honestly was just pretty bad. So so far we have Chris Black and Maroney at damn good, Secret of the Old Clock at it was fun, and we put Labyrinth of Lies here at kind of bad. So today we are starting up our next game. We spun the wheel and it landed on Alibi and Ashes. So that is what we're going to play next. In full transparency, this was actually one of the last games I played before I really got into streaming. So this is one of my more recent playthroughs, definitely compared to some of the other ones. But I'm excited to stream it and to get to share it with you guys. So I think that'll be great. So let me go ahead and pull it up, and we should be good to go. All right. I don't hear anything, but I have just been sitting on the loading screen. Let me check, make sure my audio is still working. I don't hear anything. That's concerning. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just restart it up because I want to make sure that it is good to go. So just a minute as we pull this up again, so we're fresh and ready to go. Dare to play. Thanks for coming in. Happy 15 Cat. Hopefully this is better. I can hear things now on my end. Please let me know if... Okay, yay, great. Oh, and hey, Andrew, welcome in. We're doing fabulous. How are you? We were just, great. I'm so glad that's so much better.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Nancy.
This is my center of operations.
It's my turn now.
My desk. Go ahead and poke around if you want to know the particulars of how...
Well, whatever. Oh, there we go. I'm so glad you're doing great. We were just talking about how, as you can see on my progress bar, we have made it to our goal. Woohoo! We're at 51. As of like literally 15 minutes ago, I got my 51st follower. I got my 50th follower like last night. Or I guess early this morning. So anyway, I'm pumped. I'm glad to hear you're doing great, Andrew. Happy 15 Cat. Hope you're doing great. Nancy Spency Drew, welcome in. Nancy, I think that you were my 50th follow. You are the one that pushed me to meet my goal. So thank you so much. I am so grateful. I'm not going to do my whole spiel again because I already had my emotional dumping of my just pure joy at finding the Clue Crew. I am so happy. Hey, all right. Thank you so much. Look at that. 52. That's like, I don't know. We were pretty close last week, but I think that's the most follows in a 1 week that I've had in a long time. So thank you so much. Anyway, life is good. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day, and thank you so much for helping make my dream come true. I am so thinking back, 20 years ago when I picked up my first game or got my first game for my birthday. Who would have thought 20 years later would have found such a community of wonderful people and be able to do something like this. So thank you guys. You are amazing and I love you. Yeah, feel free to lurk on and off. Lurk away. Yeah, Dan's 50 followers indeed. Anyway. Which one was my first one? My first game I got gifted was a Double Dare. And it was the Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. And, which one was it? I can't remember which one was the other one. Because I know I played Last Train first. It must have been Secret of the Old Clock was the other one with it on the Double Dare. Which one is my favorite? Shadow Ranch. I'm wearing one of my three maybe, Shadow Ranch shirts. I love it. It's the GOAT of all time. It's my favorite. What about you guys? What's your favorites? What's your first? I gotta know. Actually don't know if I know that about any of you in the chat right now. So yeah, what is your favorite game? Or what is your first one you played? I would love to know. I'm also gonna go ahead and open this. Also had a double box. Oh, the double boxes were like, it's such a steal. I loved it. First was, stay tuned for Dan. Oh, nice. Which I played first. That's a good one. for Secrets Can Kill, I had to wait forever. Hey, Gooba and Jetpack, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. We are discussing our first games we got and also any favorites. Warnings at Waverly Academy. That is definitely in my top 3. That's so good. That might be my number 2. It is just chef's kiss. Perfection. Did any of you ever buy the games? I can't even remember what they're called. I know the Double Dare was 2. Did any of you ever get the ones that had 4? I remember seeing those and just being like, 4? But like I already had some of the ones in there. Favorite is Curse of Blackmore Manor. Very nice. We just streamed that a couple months ago now. First was Message in a... That's a good one to start with, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Dangerous. Yeah, that's a good one. Tomb. Interesting. Tomb. I played Tomb when it first came out, and I haven't played it since. And honestly, that was kind of not a great patch of my life when that came out. So I'm really excited to give another playthrough through that one. I think that'll be great. Oof. Oh, about Secrets Can Kill, the original. I could not find it anywhere. Like, I could not find it anywhere. I found it eventually at Goodwill. I actually got several of my Nancy Drew games at Goodwill. Every time we'd go, I just hope for. I remember, like, finally finding the last one I didn't have. It was, like, the greatest day of my life. What? You hate Shadow Ranch? I forgive you. But oh, my heart. Oh man. My first one was Secret Clock. Ooh, that's a good one to start with. That one's just a fun one. 2 favorites are Ghost of Thornton Hall. I also haven't played that one in a while. And Royal Tower. Royal Tower is really good. That is really good. I remember as a kid struggling with that one because I felt like I always got lost in the castle. But how can you like... Oh, it's just such a quality game. If you got Professor Hotchkiss, what really is there to complain about, you know? Had the discs as a kid, and you broke it. Oh no. Bought another copy on eBay. Oh, great. Oh, that's awesome. You're playing it. I'm ashamed. I actually haven't finished it because I had, the original with the two discs, and the switching back and forth between the 2 discs was just like, it exhausted me. So I was like, you know what? I'll come back to it. And then I never did. So I'm excited to play. I've not actually finished that one before. I think that's the only one I've never finished. First game I played was either Ghost Dogs, excellent, or Danger on Deception Island. Both, yes, previous favorite. Those are both like classics. They're just so good. I love getting lost in the immersion for these games. Yes. Oh my goodness. There's just something about these games. Oh, you said there's a glitch in Shadow Ranch where you can't get past the second day if you don't know about it. Look it up. Oh, so you got stuck in a glitch. Yeah, that makes sense. I can understand that. I got stuck in a glitch on Phantom of Venice. I don't want to spoil anything, but you have to like steal something, and as soon as you get up to where you're supposed to take it, it'll like wouldn't let me take it. So I remember also hating that game to start because it was just so frustrating. But now it's one of my favorites. You can patch the game so you don't have to switch. Yes, that's how you streamed it otherwise. Okay, great. When I first got like connected with Clue Crew, I saw someone else streaming it. I don't remember now who it was. But yes, I heard that there was a patch, so I'm definitely going to look into that when we, when that one starts coming up, because yeah, the switching is just a lot. But oh yeah, I cannot wait to play that one. I'm just so excited. What a wonderful, I've played all the games and own all of them. Isn't that just like my childhood dream come true, just being able to own all the games. I have them now. I kept my boxes. They're back there on my bookshelf up here. But I have them all now in my little flip folder, and sometimes I just like to flip through, and it just brings me joy just remembering that I can play any of them whenever I want. As a kid, that would have blown my mind. So, anyway. All right. Let's get going. Let's do it. Let's do that thing. Okay. It's that time of year again. Grab your pens and strap on your thinking caps. The Clues challenge is on the way. Teams of up to 6 may compete in the week-long challenge. Teams of 7 or more are allowed with a 5-point penalty per extra team member. Along with gaining the undying respect of town puzzlers, the finders of this year's hidden medallion will preside over the opening of the town time capsule. That's cool. During the Anvil Day's closing ceremony. Did any of you ever get to do a time capsule? I remember in elementary school, like the grade ahead of us got to do the time capsule, and we didn't get to do anything. I've always wanted to do that. I think that's so cool. I heard that there's a church in my town that has, like, at the top of their, what are they called? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The point, the peak. Whatever. They have a time capsule that's supposed to be like open in like 100 years or something. I think honestly they're coming up pretty close to opening. I'm pumped. I can't wait. I think that's so cool. But wait, there's more. The leader of the winning team will be allowed to place a personal item of his or her choosing in the next town time capsule. So cool. Sign up soon to tackle the challenge and have the rare chance to send a message far into the future. Isn't it a little unfair, though, to hold a Clues challenge in the town where you have Nancy Drew? Like, isn't that just a little bit unfair for everybody else, I guess? Team Danger. Okay. It could be worse, but, like, I don't know. Nancy, you're pretty smart. You guys couldn't have come up with something else. All right. Clues. The blacksmith, architect. Okay, so what are we doing? I mean, I know what we're doing. But we're just looking for the medallion. Okay, I wonder what their, like, starting clue was. Okay. The blacksmith, architect, and the framework ham party. Town founder Ethan Mahoney, and the Rackham framework equals Rack Gang. Mahoney Anvil Company. Okay. Maybe someone out there smarter than me can help figure this out. I feel like my commands aren't working right now. So I don't know what I did. I set up these commands and now I don't know. Cause like when the command lurk, it should have brought up a little message about lurking. So if anyone has any knowledge into why all of a sudden, because it worked, I don't know, a few weeks ago. If anyone has any knowledge, please let me know because I would like to fix that. All right. Okay. Through the round, a lower realm. Could be any circular entrance, a 2-story building maybe, a glittering trail for all to see, a loft ablaze with incandescent flowers. Has to be fireworks. Okay. All right, cool. Oh, no. All done.
This anagram from the Clues Challenge says I should go check out the thermostat at the old town hall.
I use Streamlabs bot. Which I have mixed feelings about. Maybe it's user error. That tends to be the case now that I'm getting involved in streaming, which I'm still learning all about. But yeah, I don't know what I know it's a mod on my chat. And it all worked. It all worked a couple weeks ago. I really don't know what has changed since then. So I will, if you have any advice, let me know. But I will also try and do some homework because this confirms that something's wrong. I wasn't sure until now. Okay. Check out the thermostat. Junior detective. Always junior detective. It's the best. Oh, have you guys seen Libby Lou's shirts she's selling? The ones that say like junior detective and then, or senior detective. And then on the back it has something about like, I'm a detective, but not a genius. Oh, they're so cute. I want one so bad. I'm not sure about that one. I'm sorry. What did I say? Streamlabs? Do I use Streamlabs or do I use Stream Elements? Now I'm, I don't know. I might use Stream Elements. I really don't know. It's the one that's like the I sound a million years old right now. Oh my gosh. Their logo's like a little, it looks kind of like Astrobot. Anyway, it's green with black. Anyway, clearly this user error. I'm ancient and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll figure it out. But okay, well, the last remaining section of the iron nugget. Okay, cool. Thermostat, that looks normal. Oh, that's not the thermostat. Streamlabs as a mod viewer list. Okay, great. Streamlabs. At least I'm not
Who's there?
that wrong. Uh-oh, that's never good.
Is that an ice cube? What's happening? Oh no, I've got to get out of here.
Run, Nancy, run! Of course the door's locked. All right, great. Oh. Okay.
I'm trapped. The only way out is through that window.
I got you, Nancy. Maybe. Is that gonna work?
I'd better hurry.
Not the bucket. That's a bad idea. Go, Nancy, go.
I'm trapped. The only way out is through that window.
No. Go, Nancy, climb.
I'm trapped. Time to get out of here.
Go.
I
Oh
need to get
crap.
out of here
I should have
fast.
paid better attention to the map. Oh no. This way. Yeah. Probably this way. Well, we made it, you know, about 5 minutes before we died. I knew I should have looked at that map. Okay, yeah, let's try that again.
Time to
Okay.
get out of here.
I need to go all the way forward, all the way right, almost all the way forward, right, left. All right. All the way forward,
I need to get out of here fast. I'd better hurry.
all the way right, all the way forward, almost all the way right, right, left. All right, we did it.
Nancy Drew, what made you decide to burn down the old town hall?
I didn't.
Did you work alone? Who helped you?
What do you mean work alone? I didn't do anything.
Was this politically motivated?
Of course not. I would never.
Back off. No press until we take statements. Please state your name
What a
for the record.
butt.
Nancy Drew.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was locked in the room where the fire started.
What were you doing there?
I was following a lead for the Clues Challenge.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
It started really quickly.
What was the color of the smoke?
What was the color of the smoke? I better not say.
I'm not sure.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
There was a snowflake-shaped ice cube on the thermostat.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Shouldn't I be like getting examined by doctors or something?
Deirdre Shannon, Alexei Markovic, Tony Scolari, and Brenda Carlton.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
Oh, yes. I just don't know who did it. I'm not making it up, I promise.
There you have it. A former hero and city icon, rendered speechless. And speechless is the word
Girl.
of the day as onlookers struggle to come to terms with the brazen destruction of the beloved town hall by none other than the girl detective they had once trusted their lives and livelihoods to. Truly a sad day for River Heights. With Heights 9 News, I'm Brenda Carlton. Back to you, Jim.
Freaking Brenda. Mind your own business, Brenda.
Would have been really hurt.
I know. It's lucky that no one else was there.
Did you even see what started the fire?
Yeah, it was really strange. There was this snowflake-shaped ice cube on the thermostat. Hang on, there's someone at the door. Chief McGinnis?
Frickin' Brenda.
My hands are tied here, Nancy.
What are you talking about?
Nancy Drew, you're under arrest for arson in connection with the town hall fire.
I had nothing to do with that.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney.
Did they have to bring the sirens and the lights? Am I like a threat?
Drew, you're free to make a call.
I will, thank you. All right. Dad, I got arrested.
You've reached the personal line of Carson Drew. Please direct all business matters to the firm switchboard.
Hi, it's Nancy. I'm in jail. I really could use your help right about now. Please call me as soon as you can. Wait, I don't know if I can even get phone calls in here. I guess I'll keep trying you. When you get this message, don't freak out, okay? You don't need to book the next flight home. At least, not yet. I got a note telling me to go to town hall, and when I got there, it just burst into flames. They think I did it. I think this might be one of those situations where I can admit that I might need a little help. I guess I better get going now. I'll try you again soon.
She sounded like Jennifer
I should
Coolidge
call my friends.
for a second there. She's like, "It's me, Nancy. I'm in jail." This tickled me the right way. That was so funny. All right. I would pay a lot of money for a Jennifer Coolidge themed video game.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right for now. I'm not going to be able to get out of here until I can prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
You're the best, Bess. Remember that wiki we were using for the clues challenge?
The program George put on our phones, right?
Right. Let's all use that to keep in touch. All case information and big clues should show up there.
Good idea.
There's something I need right away.
Just name it.
The reason I went to the town hall was because I was led there by a note. I need you guys to find that note and drop it off at the station for me. I think it might have fallen out of my pocket when I escaped the fire.
Consider it done.
Can you keep an eye on the house until I'm out?
Way ahead of you. Since your dad and Hannah are out of town, we thought it would be best if George stayed at your place for the time being.
How's Togo?
Pretty upset. George's mom is taking care of him back at her place.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That'd be
It's nothing. We're
pretty
all here for you.
traumatizing.
Anything you need.
My cat doesn't even like it when I open a trash bag. Can you imagine sirens and people bursting in the house?
Goodbye.
Bye.
I should probably call Ned. Why is he at the bottom of the list, Nancy?
Ned, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right for now. I'm not going to be able to get out of here until I can prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
All right,
I need you to take over.
let's be Ned.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Where is that? Where's the app? Oh, well, now that I'm here, I gotta change my stuff. All right, friends. What are we feeling background-wise? Hey, how's it going? Welcome in of the little kitties. What do you think Ned would pick as his background? This old banshee, maybe? I'm doing great. I have hit my goal. I'm actually at 52 followers now, so we made it to 50. I'm pumped. So, doing fabulous. Glad to hear you're doing well, too. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I know! I'm pumped. I am pumped. Life is good. And you all are just fabulous. I love you guys. I'm really trying to tune into the brain of Ned right now on what he would pick. I feel like, okay, maybe this is crazy. I feel like Ned might like trains. Like, what do we think? Is he a train guy? I think he might be. I think that might be his thing. I also feel like this kind of fits Ned a little bit. I feel like Ned is given a little bit of this. So that's what I'm gonna go with. All right. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. This is that program. Okay. Wonderful. Let's use this program to keep all of our facts together. She left a note behind. All right, we can do that. They just arrested Nancy. Okay. 3 more. Let's rack up. Okay, great. All right, Ned. Oh, it's close. Never mind. Okay, bye. Where are you going? I know, so much tech. Look at this. Look how fancy they are. I couldn't even remember what my bot is called, and here they are installing new messenger secret clue apps. All right, I am going to the burnt town hall. That's what I'm doing. All right, what do we got? What do we got?
This must be the note Nancy needs.
Okay. Can I sneak in yet?
I can't get up there. It's too high.
Too high? Ned, aren't you like super tall and fit?
I can't get up there. It's
all
too
good.
high. I can't get up there. It's too high.
Sorry, Ned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. Okay, great. Yeah, jump, Ned. Have you heard of jumping before? It's not that hard. That's why you got legs. All right. Freaking Ned. Okay.
I can't do this
now.
now.
Drop it off. I can do that. Oh, this is the worst part of this game. Remembering. Oh, okay. Might make a mess on what I'm sure. Oh, true. You absolutely right. He's wearing a button-up shirt. Faux show. That's true. We wouldn't want Ned to get messy. Nancy's in jail, but a nice button-up shirt. All right, where is jail? Also, when you do get in there, make sure you look at everything in there because I missed one thing and it took me 30 minutes. No. Ugh. In the, do you mean in the old town hall? Good to know. Because that seems exactly like something I would do. Would assume I've seen it all and then not know where I've gone wrong. I love it when on a task list they have a little checkbox to confirm you have in fact seen it all. You're reading a Nancy Drew book right now. Ooh, which one? There's so much written about what they're wearing. Really? Yeah, what?
I can't get in.
Oh, duh. Sorry, Ned. You're not going to get in. What era of Nancy Drew are we talking about? What? I thought I was putting that in here. There we go. Are we talking like
Nancy.
OG Nancy, or are we talking like the, 70s, 80s Nancy? Is Ned always wearing a button-up shirt? Like Nancy? Oh, yes. That like triggered a memory of her. How do you pronounce that word? Because I don't think I've ever actually heard it read. I have just imagined in my brain, and I'm afraid to say it 'cause I don't want to embarrass myself on what that word is. Her hair color. Until it shines, then puts on a lovely blue blouse with a matching skirt. We gotta know that Nancy's a baddie. Like, that's critical for her character, and we gotta know Nancy's a baddie. Oh, well, also your name Actually, yes, because I'm also afraid to say your name if I'm being honest. I always say Celaday is what I imagine in my brain. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Tishan. My brain, Tishan. My brain reads it as Tidian, and I know that that is not correct. I know that, but I can't not read that. That's anyway, same. Okay, good. Never say it. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, have I heard you say your name? And I was like, I don't think that I have. Glad I nailed it. Okay, Gooba and Jetpack, I'm trusting you guys. I'm trusting you that it's Tishan. Yeah, you like my hair? It's Tidian. I feel like it should be a hair color. I don't, you know what? I forget I said that. That's bad. A bad take, Catherine, but that's always forever what I have read. Tidian who? That's hilarious. Really? Oh, right, because you have to call the police station. I was like, that's what you have Nancy saved as in your phone? The minute she got arrested? Ugh. And yeah, you know what? I'm still down for it. I think I prefer just in my brain leave it as Titty in here because that brings a lot of a mystique to Nancy, you know? I read it as Titan. Oh, like Teen Titan? Ooh, what color would Titan hair be? I don't know, like a purple or like a green? Yeah, excellent. I mean, where else in the world? Silver? Ooh, that makes sense. But like, where else in the world have you ever seen that word except out of a Nancy Drew book? That's why it triggered such a memory. I don't think I've seen that since I read my last Nancy Drew book, which has been a minute actually. Yeah, I don't know. But either way.
Were you able to find the note?
Yes.
Nancy's hair is, we gotta know she's a baddie. That's why they describe it so much.
Station, I'll pick it up and take over from there.
Yeah, Nancy, you should take over.
I'm on the case.
Listen, I'm just doing my job here, Nancy, but I don't see any need to keep you locked up. If you want to prove your innocence, I'm not gonna stand in your way.
Thank you very much.
This is a police station. Don't let me catch you messing with anything. Get me? Don't let me catch you.
I got you loud and clear, Chief.
We've got an evidence board in the station we track cases with. If any compelling evidence were to show up regarding your case, I would consider taking a look.
Fabulous. Ooh. I Googled it and one of the autofills was like, no way. Okay, see? There we go. It's just, did they make that word up? Like, is that just specific to Nancy's hair? She's like one of a kind. This titty and hair is like the only place in the whole world you ever see it is on Nancy Drew's head. Maybe they made it up. I don't know.
This is the case board. Track your case on it. You got enough to pin this on someone else? Push that button and give me a call.
Ooh, on a painter.
It would have been nice if they had focused on any other suspects.
Yeah, also good point, Nancy. Hey, Utterly Rude, how's it going? We're just discussing Nancy's hair color, and also how it's pronounced. But interesting. Celaday, what painter is known for using Tidian, you know? I gotta know more. All right, can I add that to it? Oh, no, it already did. Okay, got it. All right, let's take a look at the task list.
That's done. Did that.
I love that she put on there escape the burning building like we didn't know that is something that we should have been doing in the first place.
Haven't done that.
Okay. Explore. Let's do it.
There's no card in here. I shouldn't use this phone.
All right. All right. Was that the water jug or probably? Okay.
Snacks.
Oh.
Oh, Hannah, you always know how to cheer me up.
Hannah, you're the best. Oh, that's his name? Titian the first of one name. What? Like Cher. Yep, like Cher or like Madonna or Beyonce. And now we have Titian as well. Wonderful. If I ever become famous, I might make that my one name. Are they passed on, or will I get sued if I start going by Titian? Okay. I can't stand the thought of you being held by the police. Ah, Hannah, you're so sweet. Where's Hannah in these games? We need Hannah. Show up. Okay. Don't mind if I do.
Yum.
Looks like he was 16th century. Okay, wonderful. All right. My new identity.
Mm.
Okay. I'm not gonna read this all, but I at least want to know what it is for when it comes back. Okay. Okay, I'm still thinking about our friend Titian, the painter. 16th century. I gotta look this up. I'm writing this down on my to-do list because this is important. I need to know more. I need to know more about this word, about this painter, about Nancy's hair. I need to know more. Okay. Oh, actually, this kind of looks helpful right now. Speak with the first and okay, initial analysis. Determine who reported the fire. Arsonists frequently call and report their own fires. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, to do. Get out of jail. Escape burning building. Check. Solve arson. Not done yet. Research Titian. Most important. Move that to the top of the list. Okay. Use the tape. Okay. Interview witnesses. Remain neutral. Once fire's been extinguished. Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that yet. Okay. Well, I can't do any of that. After. Oh, that's at the scene. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Determine the point of origin. Analyze fire flow and smoke patterns. Verify witness. Statements for accuracy. Okay. Obtain name and insurance information. Okay. Samples. That'd be helpful. Documentation. Okay, great. Or the ever. Yeah. It is so demeaning. You are not wrong. Like, I know I'm not actually Nancy Drew, but like, I feel like, Nancy, can you at least not call me dumb? Let's see. What are other bad ones? Honestly, not a lot of them are bad. I think, my favorite of the when you're finished. Ooh, Andrew, you were just telling me about your favorite. I wrote that one down too. I have 800 sticky notes. I don't remember I wrote them. Because I have on my Cricut over there, I want to put whenever I finish one of my like projects, I want to have a little message there from Nancy Drew of like, check, that's done or whatever. So let me know your favorites. Ooh, hasta la pasta. Yeah, let me know your favorite when Nancyism, specifically when she finishes a task, because I haven't finished that. Can't check that off yet of putting one on my Cricket yet.
I need to find the password. Maybe it's somewhere around here.
That's kind of stupid of police officers to just leave it out. Really love when she screams. It is at quite a loud volume when she does that, isn't it? Jack! It's like, oh, okay. That's a good one. That is a classic. You cannot go wrong with that one. I'm trying to think. I'll have to pay better attention as I'm actually doing stuff instead of wandering around and clicking on nonsense of what some of her little isms are. Oh, hello. Okay, wonderful. What else do we have? I already looked at that. I should go in there. Anything else in this room before I go? Oh, I like that's done because that just feels really satisfying. I say that a lot to myself when I check stuff off my to-do list. I already saw that. I don't think there's anything else in here, just a phone. Okay. All right. I want to say this room is good for now. Let's go check out the forensics department. Sure, we'll be using that later. What else? Is that it? Okay. I really don't feel like I saw very much.
Still have to do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Still have to do that. I need to make a soundboard. Ooh, yes. Like Nancy, or even just the Steam achievement sound. Ooh, when you finish things, that's an excellent idea. I actually just recently, I'm a teacher, and I thought it'd be hilarious if I have a little soundboard, like whenever my students are annoying me, that I can just like click and it has like different memes or TikTok sounds on it to annoy them with. So I might steal that idea and make myself a little personal soundboard to cheer myself on, because who doesn't need some, you know, self-indulgence with that sort of thing. Okay, what am I missing? Is there like a corner I haven't turned yet? Because those are the only two with keys, and I don't have anything. Okay. I really don't know what I'm missing. By the way, backseat gaming is totally allowed. So if you want to come on here and boss me around, that's fine. Okay. Was there more in this? No. I feel like there's got a fingerprint scanner. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, there's a whole other part of the police station. Maybe that's what it is. Did you already pick up that note? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Now can I check it off? Oops.
Haven't done that. Still have to do that.
Still have to do that. All right. I really don't know what I'm doing. Let's call someone else and give them my problems so that they can do something. Oh, right. Gotta use this phone. No. I want to get my stuff. Where is it? There's like a... Isn't there like a key somewhere to find my stuff? Oh,
So
this is
you
what...
call
Oh,
and
there
say
we go.
you lost the evidence locker key? Oh, that's some great police work there, rookie.
I'd better listen in.
Where'd you see it last? Pancake City? I don't recall Pancake City being part of your beat. Go find that key.
I should send someone to Pancake City to find that key.
Is there a lot of crime in Pancake City? Well, it's good to know you're keeping the mean streets of Pancake City free from crime. No, it doesn't make me less angry to hear you're embarrassed.
Chief McGinnis, sometimes you just need some freaking pancakes, okay? Pancake City sounds incredible. All right, I don't have a phone. I should go use this one. All right. The mean streets have been... If it's anything like Waffle House, it legit might need some police presence because there's some pretty mean streets. All right. What's everyone's favorite... I should call George. I haven't called her yet. What's everyone's favorite place to get breakfast food? I was always a big IHOP girl.
Hello. George, it's Nancy.
Because they're open 24 hours.
How are you?
And
All right, for now, I'm not
couldn't-
going to
there
be
was
able
nowhere
to get
else.
out of here
Oh,
until I
shut
can
up.
prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
there wasn't anywhere on my college campus that was open 24 hours. And my roommates would go to bed early, and I was a procrastinator, so I'd stay up really late. So I'd go do my homework at IHOP all the time. So I was a big IHOP girl, but my husband's family is all about Waffle House, so I am being converted. I kind of prefer Waffle House now. Raccoon City sounded like a fun time to woof. I think I am okay not visiting Raccoon City. Waffle House is, yes, utterly rude. I am glad that we have another Waffle House supporter in the house. I feel like it always gets hate, but their waffles are so good. They're just so good. And their hash browns are incredible. And it's true, your feet might be a little sticky when you leave, but your belly is full and your heart is happy. So, worth it? I say yes. Oh, the hash browns are so good. I love the hash browns. How do you get yours? Do you get them smothered, covered? I don't know, even all the things. I like mine plain. I like them with an egg and ketchup. Because, I don't know, I'm 6 years old, I guess. IHOP has good memories for me since I would turn up there at 4 in the morning with the... Oh! That's cool that it has fun memories for you like that. Yeah, the fact that IHOP is open 24 hours, I think is maybe its best quality. And it's safe. I would not go to Waffle House by myself to finish my paper at 2 in the morning, but I would do that at IHOP. Michigander, though I'm partial to... Ooh. Coney Islands. I have not heard of that. I am originally from northern Indiana, so I was pretty darn close to Michigan, but I've never been to Coney Island or Coney Islands. New Jersey, so it's all about diners. Ooh. Oh, that sounds so good. I do love a diner. Yeah. We don't have a ton of diners where I'm at, but that sounds so good. Oh, I really want breakfast now. That sounds delicious. All right, now it's the most important question. Waffles or pancakes? Or neither? Maybe you want, like, I don't know, French toast or something. I gotta know. I continuously change my opinion on this, so I don't really have a good answer.
I found the police investigation board.
Perfect.
It looks like we're on the right track so far. They've narrowed everything down to just a few suspects.
Who do they suspect?
Tony from over at Scoop, Alexi from the antique store, Brenda Carlton, and Deirdre. And, of course, me.
Good. We'll keep an eye on all of them. That includes you. I've
Nice.
got my eye on you, Drew.
Thanks. And you ain't got nothing on me, 'cause I'm innocent, see?
Nancy, you're so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Coney Islands are diners. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Like Leo's American. Oh, that's so cool. I've never heard of those. That's super cool. Depends on your mood. That's kind of how I am at. Utterly, you say waffles first, pancakes second. Totally fair. I would have said pancakes first my whole life, but I just think I'd only ever had like bad waffles. Having a good waffle, kind of, yeah, yes. But I think I'm the kind of the same. It depends on my mood. Same with French toast. I won't usually order plain French toast, but if it's got like the fancy stuff, like sometimes they have cinnamon roll cream on them, or I don't know. IHOP has all these weird specials with their French toast. I will get that. Like, am I wanting something that has a nice little pockets for syrup? Yes. Waffles. If I want something cooked in like fruit. True. That's true. I feel like waffles are like the best with like just a waffle, but pancakes are really good with adding in bonuses. I agree. But all around, I can't complain. If I have a waffle or a pancake in front of me, I'm good.
I need you to take over.
Oh shoot,
George,
I forgot
reporting for duty.
to ask about the key. All right. Nancy, back again.
Hi.
Okay,
I'm turning the case
gotta
over
do
to
this
you.
again.
Nancy Drew, taking over.
I always hated that whenever they finished talking and switching people that they just automatically ended the phone call.
Hello.
Okay.
I need your help finding a key.
All right, what's the story?
I need to get into the evidence locker. Detective Ryan lost his key. I need one of you guys to find it.
Sure thing. Any idea where we should look?
Yes, try checking out Pancake City.
You got it.
Yeah, don't send Beth. She'll stay and eat a snack.
It's your turn to take the case.
I'm on the case.
I got protein pancake mix. Ooh, that's supposed to be really good. But I just need to get out of bed. Yeah, to make them. For real. I pretty much gave up on breakfast, if I'm being totally honest. I can barely get to work on time with just getting myself clothed, let alone eating something, making something. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. The ghost dogs screams George. Oh, the background. Yes. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up. Let's check out what she's got going on. I agree. Ghost dogs is really good. Not totally feeling one of these ones. That's a little spooky. I don't think she'd pick this one. I don't think she has particularly happy memories about that trip. I could also see this one, but you know what? I think you're right. I think Ghost Dogs is really for George. Trains for Ned, dogs for George. Again, bad memories for that ransom trip. I don't know about Monkey. I don't know if George likes jazz. Part of me's like, I don't really feel like she'd be a big music person. I don't know. Part of me feels like maybe she really likes music, but she's like, can't keep the beat at all. But she's very athletic. Maybe she'd be a really good dancer. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep jazz for now. I'm not totally feeling the old-fashioned phone. And I don't want Monkey. So we'll stick with that for now. That's now, add that to the top of my to-do list. Even higher on my task list than researching Tidian. I need to change everyone's phone. Oh, I should probably look at that. Frickin' Brenda. Okay. Oh, okay. The smoke is finally cleared from the raging 4 alarm fire that destroyed River Heights Historic Town Hall last night. Many questions remain, despite the police department's reluctance to name suspects. Heights 9 News is reporting that Nancy Drew has been taken into custody as of this morning. With no other apparent suspects, the case against the teen detective appears to be solidified. Like, how betraying of Nancy. What has she done to these people? I guess just be better than them, maybe? On the otherwise pleasant streets of River Heights, rage and frustration are beginning to overflow as residents struggle to understand the motivation behind such an act. That's Town Hall. It isn't just some old building, said Andrew Schultz. It's where I grew up. I became a frontier scout there. How can someone do that? While many mourn the loss of the iconic Town Hall, a small contingent is calling for drastic action to be taken against... A small contingent? Don't you just mean Brenda is calling for drastic action? She thinks she's untouchable, said a source who wishes to remain anonymous, aka you, frickin' Brenda. For years, she has flagrantly disregarded the rule of law and turned this town into a personal playground. I'll finally be able to breathe easy. What? Breathe easy? Like Nancy's gonna... She's climbing through your windows, snatching your people up? Come on. All right. I mean, I feel like a lot of arsonists are arson investigators. I mean... But, frickin' Brenda. All right. I know this is on our to-do list, but I just love looking at Nancy's house. What a great trip. Shadow Ranch. What is this one? Oh yeah, when Nancy basically saved the world again. Okay, wonderful. I know, isn't that so freaking cute? Hide your kids, hide your Brendas. That's hilarious. Although maybe we shouldn't hide her. Maybe you should. Yeah, that's such a good picture. It is just a good one. Oh, Celadine, does this match the description, the very specific descriptions that they have in your book of them? Oh, look at that! That's so cool. I really, really, really want to be good at decorating cakes. I even, like, in 4-H, I signed up for cake decorating. Mostly because I thought you got to eat cake. And then I found out that it was a styrofoam cake you're decorating. And I was like, meh, maybe not for me. But I just think this is so cool. But this is not a Nancy challenge that I could do. The glow up from what they did to Bess and George. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are not wrong. Oof. It is interesting to see the different characters like Hardy Boys, Bess and George, and just like the change that they've had. Oh my gosh. In one of my streams a few months ago, we were debating the worst Frank and George. And we decided that it is... Oh, what did we say? Oh, Kapu Cave. When Joe looks like a Temu Jesse McCartney. It's just bad. Bad. Yeah, poor Bess, seriously. Rough. It was rough. Celadine? Excellent point. Not Tidian enough. So true. That's so cool. I don't know enough. I'm still really new to Clue Crew. Are these any of our fabulous Clue Crew members? I just think this is so cool. Like, who is doing these? That's so impressive. I am highly impressed. I haven't even gotten to one where they show up in person. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait till you do. I cannot wait. They're so good. My favorite one where they're in person is Last Train. That's a good one. Man, this is crazy. Like, look at that. Whoa. I really want to go on... Have you guys ever watched that Netflix show Nailed It? Where people go on baking shows that are like really bad at baking. I want to go on Nailed It. I think that would be so much fun. I know how to follow a recipe, but... And I would consider myself artsy, but to do this, heck no. Yeah, who are these people? That's what I want to know. Who are you? Because this is incredible. Like, is this what you do for like a side gig? Like, I would pay someone for that cake. That's incredible. Amazing. I love it. Actually, don't know if I've ever noticed that book before either in my playthroughs of this. All right. I agree. All right. Add that to my to-do list. What do I have on here? Research Tidian. Change phone backgrounds. And now I have discover who the cake masters are. That's new on my to-do list because I'm impressed. Highly impressed. Now I kind of want to just do it for fun, like really bad, because that's how it'd be, and send it in. I would die to have a book nook like that. That's incredible. Ooh, look at that. Favorite souvenir? I don't know. I really love the stuffed sheep. I think that's so cute. Ooh, but the horse from Secret of the Old Clock, that's pretty good. I don't know. This is tough. I want to go into Nancy's closet. How many horse shirts does she have? And mom jeans. To do, find out who, yeah, seriously, all these people are. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Also, like, I want to know, because, you know, in, like, some of the games, I can't think of any on the top of my head, where they have, like, people... Oh, we just did one. It was Blackmore Manor, where they, like, Photoshop people in to, like, pictures, or, like, have just photos of people that, like, won contests. Like, I want to know, who are these people? And also, some of them, how did you get in there? How did you... Can you imagine winning contests and getting in a game? I think my 12-year-old heart would have passed away. Would have just exploded if I had gotten to be in a game. Oh, crazy. Have to duck out. Thank you so much for being here, Nancy's Fatsy Drew. I so appreciate it. And thanks again for being my 50th follow. I am so grateful. So thank you very much. Have a great night. All right. How important do we think this really is? Ooh. Okay. I don't know. Oh, terms to know. That seems important. Incendiary, over involving arson. Fire triangle, the 3 elements needed to create sustain a fire. Accelerant, substance used to speed it up. Point of origin, that makes sense. Alibi. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks for explaining that. All right, is that it? Nancy would have like this classic art in her room. She's just a classy lady. A classy ass lady, you know? And a framed picture of Ned. Well, I don't know if I'd say picture. It's not a photo, so... I know some people are hating on Ned, but I like Ned. I'm glad they're a couple. Frank's great, but I like Ned. Okay. I looked around Nancy's house so long, I don't remember what we're doing. Did we already go to Pancake City? No. That feels like 800 years ago. All right, Pancake City, where are you at? There it is.
Detective Ryan, I think you said he was going to Mabel Rose's?
But I don't... Oh, he didn't leave the key there. Okay, so he didn't have it at Pancake City. He didn't leave it there. He left it at Mabel Rose's, maybe. All right, schoolyard. Antique. Pizza Palace. What are these names? Pancake City, Pizza Palace. What do we have? What are we gonna have next? Mabel Rose. There we go.
Detective Ryan? I think he went to the antique shop.
Okay. Antiques. All right. He looks like what? He's not even looking me in the face. Come on,
Hello.
man. Hello.
Did you hear about the fire?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Good talk.
What do you know about the old town hall fire?
No more than anyone else.
All right.
Have you seen Detective Ryan?
The 12-year-old cop. Yeah, he's been here. He left something behind. Did he leave it behind to torment me? Possibly not. Is it tormenting me? Yes, it is. Can't figure the blasted thing out. It's on the new arrival shelf.
Of course, I said it. I mean, yeah, seriously. Like, your lack of conversation is a little, suspicious?
Are you the Alexi from the old stories around here?
That was a long time ago.
I can't believe that's actually you. You were the original kid detective. You should advertise that, put it on your sign or something.
That's not who I am now.
But it's something to be proud of.
Just let it go. It's my past, not yours.
Okay.
See you later.
Until next time.
I always think that's funny when someone's like, leave me alone. Bye. Have a good day. All right, new arrivals. Detective Ryan. What?
Detective Ryan brought
What'd
in
you
something
do?
pretty strange. There's a key under there.
Detective Ryan, what are you doing? Does it take out the ones next to it? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, never mind. Don't gotcha. Oops. What is your favorite Nancy Drew game that is kind of out there or not a lot of people like? Good question. One that I feel like gets a lot, two that I feel like get a lot of hate that I really like. One of them is Trail of the Twister. I feel like everyone's sleeping on that game because it's like boring. I really like it. I find storms really fascinating, so I'm sure that's just part of it. But I really like that game. I think it's such a good one. And then Ransom of the Seven Ships, I also feel like gets a lot of hate. And I also like that game. I just do. I think it's pretty good. The soundtrack is really good. It is really good. Yeah, absolutely. What about you guys? What are some ones that you despise or that you like feel like get more hate than they should?
I won!
Good for you.
I bet this is what Nancy was looking for.
Also, now that we're thinking about soundtracks, I'm trying to think what my favorite soundtrack is.
I might need this.
Well, Chris Blackmore Manor soundtrack's really, really good. I love the Waverly soundtrack. I love cello, so all of the cello music is just, I love it so much. I'd have to think about it. I'd have to go back and listen some more. All right, here we go. All right. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Before I found Clue Crew, I didn't know that many people that also like the Nancy Drew games. But the ones that I did, I feel like we had pretty similar tastes on... Where's 15? There it is. On things that we liked and didn't like. So it's been really interesting kind of getting to know what other people's takes are on some games that I just kind of assumed a lot of people felt the same way about. Like, for example, Happy 15 Cat not liking Shadow Ranch. Crazy to me. I mean, totally makes sense. Everyone's different, but also I assumed what am I 22? I am doing really bad. Let me find 22 real quick. Did I? Am I an idiot? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Shadowrange is my favorite. I'm wearing my Shadowrange sweatshirt right now. But it's totally fine that people don't like it. Oh, I was gonna say, Curse of Blackmore Manor. I just thought that was like everyone's favorite. And then when I was streaming it, it was like, no, actually, some people like straight up just don't like that game at all. So it is really interesting, which I guess just shows it's really good how diverse some of their games can be, because it really just like, there's such a wide audience of people that it can reach. But there we go. Shadow Ranch and its stupid vegetables. Yeah. Yeah, that one, the veggies are they're pretty tricky. The vegetables, and I feel like getting the stuff for... Oh, I did not even get the high score. For starting the fire, like setting up the little, like finding the kindling and stuff, that was hard. I know. I think Curse of Blackmore Manor is so good. It's such a good game. So it was just like surprising to me that like some people just don't like it, which again,
I can't do this right now.
Totally fine. I just had kind of assumed that, as a lot of people do, that, you know, my opinions were in general what a lot of other people felt. And I actually really like learning that that is not the case. Ooh, this is fun. What they think will be in there. Maybe some Wild West things. Good guess, Carlos. A caveman? Oh, Connor. Wouldn't that be something? Hillary is a little smarty pants. Probably a little brown noser too. Some old documents, maybe even the town constitution. Mm-hmm. As a teacher, brown nosing. Sometimes not so bad. Sometimes real annoying. Okay, 100,000 watches. Dang, James. But they're out of batteries. Like that detail. Did they have things that long ago? I think it's probably empty. Karen? Use your brain, girlfriend. Use your brain. I don't think a horse could be in there. Good job, Jamie. I think you're right. I also don't think a horse could be in there. Good for you. I like that little addition. That's a fun little addition. All right. Now thinking of other Nancy Drew games. I feel like a lot of people... Oh, you know what I haven't done at all? Save. What is wrong with me? Crazy lady. Okay. I feel like another one that I would just assume that everyone would like would be Ghost Dogs and Danger and Deception Island. I feel like those are ones that I really haven't seen any hate for. I just feel like they're pretty much fan faves. So please let me know what you guys think about those ones. Because again, I'm enjoying being surprised at what people like or don't like. Okay. Done.
I can't do this now.
Need to do that.
I can't do this now. I can't do this now.
Yeah, I got a lot to do.
Done.
Okay. I did not beat the high score.
Done. I can't do this.
Okay,
now.
let's go take this to Nancy real quick. Nugget knows when I'm not streaming or her camera isn't working because she is just hanging out. Of course she is. That little adorable cutie patootie does not want to hang out when you're streaming. I like Deception Island's music, but the game I was kind of meh. Fair take. Fair take. I haven't played that one in a minute. I remember liking it, but also it's not one of my go-tos that I like crave to play. Speaking about Nugget, I don't know if you can see it, I bought a new fabulous cat tower for my cat Lucy to hang out, but I don't think she's even in here. I'm gonna go snag her because now we're talking about pets. I miss her. I've trapped her in here, so hopefully she'll make an appearance eventually. Yes, my cat, I don't have any kids, so I buy things I don't need for my cat, but it was just her 8th birthday last week, so I got her new cat tower. Hey, welcome in. Stay tuned. Good to see you, Hannah. We're just discussing our fabulous pets and also games that are overrated or games that don't get enough hype because they're actually like banging. Anyway. All right, I need to go to the police station next. I know. My commands aren't working right now. Anyway, but I put in a command when it does work. It's my cat's name is Lucy. It's a command for Lucy's so that I will grab her because who doesn't want to see a fabulous cat? All right, Nancy. Well, is there anything I can do before I call? I think I have sentimental attachment to Scarlet Hand. That one is really good. I feel like that's also a good point though. I feel like games that are just sentimental, like automatically spike them up on the list. So like Shadow Ranch is that for me. And so I think that's why it is my favorite. But if you didn't really play it for like growing up, I could understand why like, it's mid. So I think that's a fair point. That happened to me. I had to do a whole live stream with the title Please Ignore. So yes, oh my gosh. So I don't understand. I added my commands and they were like perfect, awesome, and then the next time no, I think they worked a couple streams, and then I wasn't sure if they were working or if I'm just an idiot, because that also can be the truth. But no, we confirmed today they're in fact not working. So I don't know. Were you able to figure it out, Hannah? Well, also, I guess it depends on what you use. So. I need to do some homework on mine now that I know it's not working. I know, honestly though, technology is my worst enemy. It's supposed to make my life easier, but I feel like it never works the way it's supposed to.
I can't do this now.
Okay, I should go find her. I need to probably go talk to Bess too. Antique shop. I think I did that. Oh, because I can't get into that box yet. Ned couldn't jump, but maybe George can. Maybe I'll go look at Town Hall. Okay. We'll check out Old Town Hall, and then we'll go to the scoop. I just clicked a bunch of things until it worked. That's my method of problem solving. Either just click a bunch of things until it worked, or ignore the problem until it no longer matters. Those are my 2 methods of problem solving. Figuring Twitch out is so lovely. You are so right.
It's too high.
No, and she can't jump either. Oh, but she's smarter than Ned. She moved something. Yeah, honestly, I have relied so much on YouTube, which has been great. And then my brother also has been so helpful. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot to learn. And like whenever anything goes wrong, like I don't remember how I got it to work in the first place. So yeah, anyway. Percussive maintenance. Yes, that also, you know what? And sometimes that actually works for sure. Twitch gatekeeps it all too. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. I still have no idea what I'm doing, although that makes me feel better. If you don't know what you're doing, then maybe I'm not hopeless. Maybe it's just that it's hard, because you really seem to know what you're doing. Also, when I clicked on your page, your video highlight of the wrath of Ricky Dick Topham came up. I'm glad you like that. I made myself laugh. I was like, I don't care if no one else thinks it's funny. I think it's funny. Ooh, you're playing Trailer Twister right now? Oh, yes. Let me know what you think. I think it's good. I like it. I like the puzzles. The puzzles are good. I wouldn't say the mystery is particularly thrilling, but I think it makes sense. I feel like that's the kind of mysteries Nancy would like get hired to do. And I don't know. I just think it's fun. The storm chasing, I love it.
Oh, wow. This looks bad. I'm glad Nancy could make it out.
Go away. Okay. Someone stole the nugget. The iron nugget. Oh my gosh. That reminds me. My family has like a long list of like our lineage, I guess, and like way back, there was in early America, there was like a Native American attack on like my great something's house, and they hid in the oven. Anyway, long story short, we have a piece of the oven that they hid in that saved their life. And I did a report on it in 7th grade, and I took this huge stone slab and I put it in my locker. And as I was leaving for that day, it fell and hit me on the back of the head, and I almost passed out from this not ancient, but anyway, this old stone that I put in my locker. Anyway, I don't know why this nugget made me think about it, but don't put big rocks in the top of your locker like I did. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, I've played all of them, but the upbeat music is super fun. The music is really good.
The alarm's been turned off.
Ooh,
I better tell Nancy.
That's good to know. Is this what you were looking for when you said you got stuck in here for 30 minutes trying to figure out what you're supposed to do? Yeah, the music is really, really good. And I don't know. I just like the feel of the small town of that game. Like how close-knit everyone is. I mean, Nancy's Where's Ma is kind of traumatizing, but she asks questions like that in most games, so. Is that it?
Done.
Okay. Check. Did it. Done. Oh, that looks like something. No, it's just the light. Okay. I'm supposed to call Nancy. She is really wild for that. She really is. Like some of them, like I'm like, okay, I can see why you're pushing because like you're trying to solve a case, but like that one just is straight up mean. You know, yes, exactly, knowing what happened. You know straight up what happened, and you know that he's mourning, which is why he's not talking about it. That was cold-blooded, Nancy. That cold-blooded. You know that there is 2 endings in some of the games, a good ending and a bad ending. In Nancy Drew games? No, I did not know that. Which ones? How dare she? Honestly, though. How dare she? Okay, what am I doing? Love that picture, Hannah. Okay. I don't remember what I'm doing. I know I need to call Nancy. Oh, I was gonna go to Scoop. Talk to Bess. Where is it? Where is it? Pancake City. I feel like I was somewhere over here. I do feel like they maybe could have like labeled the buildings without having to hover over them. That would have been helpful. You can just tell Nancy's house is fabulous just from the view. Where is Scoop? Oh my gosh. Ugh. There. Oh, the tiniest building on the map. All right. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hey there. Didn't expect to see you here. I thought you'd be jailing it up with that firebug friend of yours. Shouldn't you be baking her a cake with a saw in it or something?
Hi, Dee Dee.
Deirdre.
Good
I know
one,
it's got that
George.
tricky second syllable, but I figured it out by age 2. Don't give up. You'll get there.
That was pretty rude, Dee Dee.
I think you look like a Dee Dee.
And I think you look like you got dressed in the dark. If you want to talk to me, and let's face it, most people do, don't call me Dee Dee.
Woof.
Do you know anything about Alexei?
Right. Him. I'm not a fan. He's got old man weirdness and old man smell. I don't know if one causes the other or if that's just how he rolls. We shouldn't even have to deal with him. He should have been arrested years ago.
Arrested? For what?
Oh, it's nothing.
I'd really like to know why you think Alexei should have been arrested.
I see that.
Are you going to tell me?
No, probably not. Why don't you go ask him yourself if you care so much?
The sass is unreal. The sass is unreal. Crazy. Let me say Thornton Hall, Messages in the Haunted Mansion, and Final Scene. Secrets Can Kill, and a couple of other ones. Not sure though. Interesting. Add that to my to-do list. Things to look up. Right behind Titty in here. All right.
Where were you during the fire?
Are you investigating me? That's so cute. You were just priceless.
I want to punch her in the face so bad. I'm honestly surprised George doesn't do that.
I'm serious. Where were you?
I was in America.
Can you be a little more specific?
I was in the United States of America, present day. True story.
You're not helping.
If you think that I'd set the fire, then you are beyond helping.
Sooner or later,
Yep.
you're going to have to tell me what happened that night.
Or what? You can't make me do or say anything. I know my rights.
Punch straight to the nose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously, she is such a bee. You are not wrong. Like, straight up mean girl.
Is there any reason you'd have liked to see the old town hall burn down?
You guys just don't stop, do you? I did not start the fire.
Well, now we're just having fun pestering you because you're so freaking rude.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Okay. And the fact that she is trying to steal Ned takes it to a whole other level.
George, look. She's refusing to move. All I want to do is snoop through her stuff, and she's making that impossible. Can you help? Go make her move.
Ugh, fine.
What am I gonna do, Bess? Did you just hear our interaction we had with each other?
What's up?
Would you like to go for a walk somewhere?
No.
Okay, good talk.
Good effort, George.
See you later.
Excellent
Bye-bye.
effort. Yeah, notice this fabulous cat tower and my cat sitting totally out of view on the chair. Why do they do that? Because they know we want them to. That's why. Well,
Hello.
hey. Hello. I don't like the way you greeted me. I don't know. Just didn't like that.
Can you tell me what happened during the fire?
It's still an open investigation. I can't give that information out to just anyone. I am a city official, so I have a certain responsibility here.
Is there anything at all you can tell me about the fire?
Obviously, it's a sad moment in the town's history, but the way this community has responded really shows off what's great about this city and this country.
Yeah, I can tell you're a politician.
Can I have some ice cream?
Sure.
All right. What do we get in? I feel like George would like chocolate. Chocolate ice cream. Let's get her chocolate malt. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like that's something George would like. Delicious. While we're at it, let's just go. Let's have her try the shakes. And we'll have Bess try everything else.
Yum.
She sounds so convincing. That one sounds pretty good. Coffee candy coffee. Or coffee candy coffee flavored ice cream. That sounds really good.
That
I would
is
definitely
so
order that.
good.
Chocolate covered cherry. I am not a chocolate ice cream fan. I would not order this one.
That is so good.
Strawberry ice cream's fine, but I wouldn't pay for it. Peanut butter chunk. That one sounds really good.
Yum.
All right, good job on your shakes. Chocolate all day. I wish I liked chocolate ice cream because I feel like people that love it, like, love it. I feel the same way about chocolate cake. I love chocolate, but I don't know, just, man. But yeah, I get it. I feel like vanilla is my go-to. But yeah, anything with mix-ins, vanilla, like cookie dough, that's what I would order. Absolutely. I also, basically, I have the palate of like a 6-year-old girl because I also really like anything like cotton candy flavored, bubblegum flavored, birthday cake flavored. That's where it's at. So good. Oh, I missed your message earlier, Hannah. The tension between these two. You are so right. It's insane. There's a bee, but it's kind of hot. I mean, you know what? I get it. It's like, yeah, that is just like a whole vibe, right? The hot mean girl, that is absolutely just a type. For sure. Ooh, Zoe Wolf. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Oh. Okay. I can't remember. Does she appear? I don't think she shows up in any of the other games, right? All right. Now, let's take a poll. Feels like she's flirting. Yes. Yes, it does. It feels like in like elementary school when you would pull the hair of the person you had a crush on, you know? It's a little bit like that. Like, doth protest too much. Like, why are you pushing back so hard? The sexual tension, you know? Man. Okay. Who's the The hottest mean person in the games. Deidre's pretty good. Dee Dee. Also, she's not particularly mean. She's kind of dumb. What's the girl's name? I'm horrible with names. In Last Train, the blonde rich girl. I feel like she's given similar vibes. Though hers is not as like sassy mean. Hers is a little different. All right. Was probably the word the. What's a 2-letter word? Lori! Yes, Lori. I haven't played that game in a while. Am I remembering that incorrectly? Or is she like kind of similar vibes? Oh, it's not the. This one looks like shouldn't. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Any woman that willingly dates Tino has questionable ethics. Oh, excellent point. Excellent point. Tino is a piece of work. I need to play that game again. Cause I know that's like the game he's actually in, but I've played Wolf so much that in my brain when I think Tino, that's where my brain goes. I should play Blue Moon again pretty soon. Cause I wouldn't mind reigniting my annoyance of Tino. There's just some people in the games that are just like fun to hate. For me, that was Ricky Dick Topham. I love to hate him. Okay. Oh, you were gonna say him too? Yes. He's just so fun to despise. I'm trying to think now of other people that, well, Deidre is pretty fun to hate. Or more, you know? Yeah, he's so... Topham is just like infuriating in a different way. And yeah, Tino Balducci's up there for sure. Nope. Okay, maybe if I just read it, that would actually help. But if the the least is the, this one's probably I thought it'd be inspect. Maybe it's suspect. Oh, I actually think I know what quote this is. It's like, but if the person, I think. Yeah, if the person I should something, oh, suspect. If the person I suspect the least. But if the person I suspect the least is the person I should suspect the most, shouldn't I then go back to suspecting him the least? Wonderful. Do I get anything for that? No. Alright. This map is helpful, but there's no way I'm gonna remember it anyway. I'm just not. Maps are my weakness. directions, honestly, are my weakness. Okay, what am I doing?
I can't do this now.
I feel like I need to get back into that room before I can check that one off my list. So we can't do that one yet. I can't do that one yet because I can't get in the chest.
I can't do
Oh,
this
I need
now.
to take that to the station. And I need to talk to frickin' Brenda.
I can't do this now.
Okay, well, uncool. Did I at least drop the key off? Yes. Okay, let's call Nancy then. And then we'll have to call Beth so we can change your phone background.
Hello?
I love to rip on Uncle Steve. Oh, nice. We were just talking about the game earlier. I actually haven't, I never finished the original. And I actually don't think I own the remastered. I don't know if I've actually played it. Okay, good to know. I'll have to look out for Uncle Steve. Ooh, I know someone else I love to hate. Jeff Akers. Jeff Akers is that attitude of like better than thou. Oof, he's so annoying. I like to hate on him. Although when we were on Andrew's, and Ratchet's stream when he was playing it recently, there was a debate going on in chat on Smash or Pass for Jeff Akers. So I don't know. I guess he's a looker, but anytime he opens his mouth, it just, again, I want to punch him right in the face. Doing a first playthrough stream. Yes, yes. You know what? That would be really, really fun. I would like that a lot. So normally, okay, let me know. I normally spin the wheel to pick the next game. That's what we've done every game. Our fourth game, we've done that. But there are some that I just think it might be fun to just pull out. So let me know if that's something that would be good just to like move to the top of the queue instead of spinning the wheel if we do that one. Smash, yeah, I get it. You know what? I said Smash as long as he doesn't talk. So you know what? I get it. Although utterly rude. I don't know. Maybe you have a type. Deirdre and Jeff Akers. Maybe you kind of like people that are a little pretentiously rude, you know? I don't know. I get it. There is, and Jeff, I mean, he's pretty darn good looking. Who else is, top good looking people. Jeff is pretty good looking. Dave will always be number one for me. Alejandro, Smash for sure. From Scarlet Hand. Trying to think of other like good looking people that pop up. Well, I would have to think about that. Jeff is annoying. Yeah, he just is. Yeah, maybe that's just something about me. I don't like people who think they're better than me, I guess. But anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're just kidding. I mean, no judgment here, but maybe a little bit of judgment for that one. Oh, that's hilarious. Ooh, Henrik. Yeah. Henrik he's just a different kind of vibe. Yeah, I get that for sure. I totally get that. All right. Most annoying person to be stuck in a room with. From Nancy Drew. Who would you pick? I think I know who mine is. That I'd rather do just about anything than be stuck in a room with him. I guess that's not true. They would be annoying. I can't remember. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh, and yeah.
The fire alarm at Town Hall.
I forgot what I was doing for a second.
My dad knows the people who run the city alarm systems. I'm going to see if they can give us a little more information.
Yes, Nancy. What do you think of Deirdre?
I definitely don't trust her, but I don't know what her motive would be for burning down Town Hall.
Do you think Deirdre could really be behind the fire?
We can't discount her. She's been trying to bring me down for years.
Aren't you guys like young? Oh my gosh. Excellent point. Taylor Sinclair. Just having to look at his mustache alone, let alone talk with him. That's a good take. That's a good take.
How's the investigation coming?
Really
All
good
right.
take.
It looks like I'm going to
And that's
be
not
able
even
to
including
use
his
some of the
tie.
equipment around here. If I don't get caught, that is.
I don't understand why they won't just let you out.
Since all of the evidence is stacked against me, they want a little proof that I didn't do it.
Still, it doesn't seem fair.
Trust me, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, good point, George. Mine is Shorty. I just don't think, like, he's kind of fun, but he's fun in small doses. If I had to be stuck with him, especially after his yodeling rendition, I think I'd pass on. That would be pretty awful. Shorty's pretty bad. He lives for the drama, which could be entertaining. True. I bet he'd have all the tea. That he might be a good goss session person, you know? But he is so annoying. You are not wrong. He is so annoying. Also, you know what? Shorty, also big gossiper. Yes, they both do. Live for the drama, love to gossip. That, you know what? At least we'd have something to talk about. That would be fine. That's, yeah. That does make a difference on my answer then. I don't know. Honestly, maybe it's Richard Topham, because I don't think he would have anything fun to say. He would either be insulting my, what did you call him? Seismic pulsations? My intellect, the power of my brain, or I'd have to sit and tell him how smart he is. That might have changed the standings for me. It might put Richard Topham at the top of that list. Tino's character cracks me up, but he would be insufferable in real life. That is a good point. Observing him is different than actually interacting with him. That is a really, really good point.
What was it like being in the fire? Were you scared?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It just spread so quickly.
He is
Whoever
kind
set
of a
that
hoot,
fire
but
knew
you're
what they
right.
would do.
That's just because it's
From everything
not
we've been hearing, you're lucky to be alive.
real.
Until we catch the arsonist, the station might actually be the safest place for me.
Good point, Nancy. Topham too, he's like, I need you to prove your intelligence before I talk to you. Yes, like seriously. How freaking rude. What an absolute butthole. Oh my gosh. And he's, oh my gosh, it's all about him. Everything's all about him.
I think we're going to have to use our secret weapon against Deirdre if we want to get to the bottom of things.
You might be right. I'll talk to him.
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'll take it from here.
Yes, for sure. Just what a jerk. All right. Nancy, what you got on your list?
Still have to do that. Can't check that
Oh
off
yeah, I
yet.
do need to do that. Okay, I can do that. Find a way to open locker. Yes, I can. The key is over here. Or hopefully that's my stuff. Okay. Sorry.
Looks like I need a key.
Yes, Nancy, I know. I know. I am aware you need a key. Okay. What do we got? Oh, wonderful. Not my stuff. Oh, never mind. It is. Okay. Computer password. Each row and column must... Oh, I forgot. I changed my Alexa to respond to that word. Oops. Okay. Each run column must have one number and only one selected. Can't use the same number twice. Okay, I can do that.
Better find a way to listen to this.
Yes, yep. Questioning. Wonderful. Okay. Press tabs of locking ports to enter correct combination. All 4 status bars must be lit. Status bar turns on when correct number of port indicators are lit. Okay. Ooh. Catherine, where did you get your magnifying glass overlay? It's so cute. Thank you. I made it on Canva. I love Canva. I could shout the praises of Canva all day. But everything, my starting soon screen, my chat box, everything is Canva. So yeah, I just designed it on there and then followed a YouTube tutorial on how to get it up here because that's the only way I know how to do anything. I need a nice overlay because I hate all the Streamlab ones. Yeah, well, when I first got started, I only saw ones you had to pay for, and I was like, no. And then I use Canva all the time at work anyway, so I was like, I bet I could figure this out. So anyway, I really like it. I highly recommend it. I also just really like to make stuff on Canva, so I would recommend checking it out. If you want, I would be happy to make one for you. You do not have to say yes. It won't hurt my feelings if you don't want me to do that. But I really like doing that sort of thing. So, let me know. I really feel like I should be able to figure this out. Oh, no, I should probably read this last one. Side by side, locking ports share a connection, and these pairs cannot use locking ports of the same color. Okay, maybe it's because I just finished playing Labyrinth of Lies and I felt like their puzzles didn't give you any explanation, but I feel like I don't need to read the instruction manuals. I think I can just figure this out. Okay. I was wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably read that again. What step did I miss? I think it's this one. Port indicators reflect number of corresponding color lights that are currently lit in locking ports. Okay. All 4, yeah, Locking ports share a connection, and these pairs cannot use locking ports of the same colors. Connection indicator bar above a pair turns green. Side by side locking ports share connection. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's late, but my brain it's not gonna understand that. Yes, I'd be happy to do that for you, Hannah. Just DM me, let me know kind of what you're looking for, and then like I said, you won't hurt my feelings at all if you like don't like something. But yeah, I really like doing that sort of thing, so let me know. Okay, that looks right. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, I think I'm having understanding now. I need to have 2 of each. Oh, great! Happy to help. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. And that'll give me something to do when I don't want to do any of my actual work I'm supposed to do, because I'm a procrastinator. And alright, I need to restart. And I like to find an excuse to not do the work I'm actually supposed to be doing, so I'd be happy to do that instead of my my actual work. Alright. I understand this part now. This is the part I don't understand. And I know I've read the instructions like 5 times. The correct number of port indicators are lit. So that doesn't have anything to do with the color. It's just the number. Oh, no. Okay. I am trying to figure out the connection indicator. 4 indicators. Yeah. Side by side locking ports share a connection, and these pairs cannot use locking ports of the same color. Urgh. Why is my brain struggling so bad on this puzzle? Connection indicator bar above pair of ports turns green if connection is valid. But what makes it valid? Just that they're not using the same color of this? Okay, all right. Here we go. So like this one's pink, so this one can't have pink. Okay. I think my brain is finally turning on. Okay. I need a blue and a yellow. Look at that. Ta-da! We did it.
See what evidence the police have.
I better save is what I better do. I need to just have my bot remind me to save because I have not done a very good job of that. And if any of you were here on that infamous day that my game crashed when I was streaming Curse of Blackmore Manor, you definitely know that I should be saving then. Okay. 5-7, huh? Oh, look, there it is. Her Titian hair. Her fabulous Titian hair. There it is. All right. Bail. Yikes. Is that a comma? Dang. Why is my bail so high?
They seized gasoline. I need to find out what was really used to start the fire.
Denim pants. Classic. Matchbook. 1 stuffed teddy bear? What? Okay. Gasoline. Okay. Excellent point though, Hannah. Daddy golf ball can't just pay that. You know he can. Actually, I should call him again. I don't even know if... I mean, Nancy called him immediately, but I don't know if he knows that I'm in jail. I should probably do that. Okay, what does this say? Who called? Tony. Tony? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading this. Okay, Tony, I'm sending the fire department to help you now. Stay on the line. Okay, please hurry. The fire is... The windows just blew out. Is anyone trapped inside? I don't know. I can't see it. The smoke is too thick. Wait for the fire department on the sidewalk by the street. Stay away from the flames. Okay, I can do that. Wait. Oh my gosh, I think I see people up there. I have to help. No, don't go near the flames. Tony, do you understand? There's more than one person. Tony, don't go near the fire. Stay on the sidewalk and wait for the emergency crews. Tony? Tony, are you still there? Did Tony go in? Okay. Short circuit. Okay. All right, cool. Was there anything in this drawer?
All right, my phone.
Yay! And a dog biscuit. And, ooh, nice. Your lockpicking kit. Keys. You're not gonna, where's Togo? Why can't we find Togo? Now, can I check that off my task list? Task list?
That's done. Did that.
All right. We're trying to pick our favorite sayings when she finishes her tasks. That's done. I like that one. Did that is a good one too. All right. I need to call my daddy. Oh, I don't need the phone anymore. I got this. He's not a golf ball anymore. No.
Nancy, I just got your message. Are you okay?
I'm in jail, so things could be better.
Still?
Still, they're blaming me for the fire at Town Hall.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they think you'd have anything to do with something like that? Are they treating you okay?
Well, so far.
I'm dropping everything and I'm coming home. Hang tight. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Dad, you don't need to rush home all the way from Australia. I can take care of this
Australia?
myself. I just need a little help.
Nancy, I've always thought you were very responsible, but this is not something you should try to take on yourself.
I certainly won't
True.
turn down help.
That's my girl. I've got a lot of favors to call in, so even though I'm far away right now, I'll be able to help. Right now, I'm going to see if I can't get you out of jail. I'm going to make some calls. Keep me updated.
Will do. Chief McGinnis let me out of the holding cell.
That's great news.
It is great
I can't
news.
go home until I find more conclusive proof that it wasn't me who set the fire.
It's a good start. I'm going to keep working to get you out.
And I'm going to
Thanks,
keep
Dad.
working on the case.
Nancy, I know I don't have to remind you of this, but be careful. You could land in some serious hot water if you impede the investigation in any way.
I'll be careful, I promise. I just found out something big about the alarm system. I think I need your help.
I'm at your disposal. What do you need?
I think that the alarm was disabled at the old town hall. I need you to look into it.
Now that is a big break. I think I may know just the person to talk to about that.
Wonderful.
Give me a call back in a few minutes.
What's a few minutes in this game? All right. Let's take a look-see. All right. Didn't get out of jail. Oh, yeah. I can get into the computer now.
Check.
Check. Call Dad.
Check. That's done.
That's done.
Haven't done that.
Oh, yeah. Can that go in here? Is that where this card goes? Yay! I thought it was a floppy disk for a second. I was like, what? We're like a couple decades away from that, right? Okay, what do we got?
Please state your name for the record.
Nancy Drew.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was locked in the room where the fire started.
What were you doing there?
I was following a lead for the Clues Challenge.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
It
Can I
started
skip ahead?
really quickly.
What was...
No. Because I feel like I know what I said. What did they say?
State your name for the record.
Deirdre Shannon.
Where were you during the fire?
On the side lawn.
What were you doing in the area at that time?
I was out jogging.
Did you notice anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
The strangest part was that the building was on fire.
What color smoke did you see?
I don't know. Smoke-colored smoke?
Did you notice anything
Wow.
else out of the ordinary?
Yes. It took a very long time for the fire department to arrive.
Do you really want to start down that path with me, Shannon? Because I don't think you do. Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
No, I don't think I did.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
I thought you had that part all figured out.
All right, now that we've been talking about smash or pass. All right, the chief. What do you think? Smash or pass on the chief? I mean, he really is holding his own, which is an attractive quality. I got a thing for mustaches. I'm not gonna lie, I love a mustache. My husband has a mustache. So good. What do you think? Smash or pass? For real.
Please state your name for the record.
Antonia Scolari,
Where were you when the fire broke out?
on the side lawn.
What were you doing there?
Canvassing the area. It's election season, which reminds me. Let's chat when you're done here.
What
Nice.
was the color of the smoke?
Is this a thing I need to know? Couldn't really tell. I can tell you that it did not smell great.
Did you notice anything else? out
Why
of the
is he
ordinary?
asking that question?
For an old abandoned town hall, there sure seem to be a lot of folks hanging around.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Yes. Brenda Carlton, Nancy Drew, Alexi too. And it's not the first time I've seen him creeping around that area.
Bum, bum,
Did you believe someone
bum.
intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
Whoever it was is going to pay. I'll see to it personally.
Huh. Gonna pay, huh? I don't like the sound of that. All right, freaking Brenda, what do I have to say? Ooh, I'd say pass, but if it were between him and Red Knot, oh my gosh, smash. Absolutely. Red Knot, Pass. 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 Definitely pass. Not a fan. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, Nancy Drew Fan 11. Smash, huh? I hope that's for, I mean, I'm not judging. But I hope that that is for the Chief and not Red Knot. Yeah. Red Knot is kind of rude, which I don't know if Utterly Rude is still here, but that seems to be their thing. So I don't know. But yeah, pass for me on Red Knot.
State your name for the record.
Brenda Carlton, Heights 9 reporter.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was working that beat, so I was in the neighborhood.
What were you doing there?
Working? I already said that.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was
Suspicious.
I've covered a lot of fires, and they all look different. I wish I could tell you more. The main takeaway here is that thankfully no one was inside at the time.
What was the color of the smoke?
That I know. It was a nice, thick, almost supple gray. It really
Supple.
popped nicely with the light setup I was using.
I don't know if
Usually
I'd ever
you see thin,
describe
black strands that are hard to pick up on camera. This was nice.
Smoke
really
as
looked
supple.
sharp.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Yes, Nancy Drew exited the building while it was burning.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Yes, Nancy, of course. The Shannon girl was there. Councilwoman Scolari and Alexi, the owner of the antique store, were there as well.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? Who?
In my line of work, we're not allowed to jump to conclusions.
You're not,
But when
huh?
Nancy Drew
Could have
strolled
fooled
out
me.
of a burning building looking guilty, I'd say you've got your answer right there.
You already publicly accused me. Not allowed to jump to conclusions.
State your name for the record.
Alexei Markovic.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was out for a walk in the area.
What made you go for a walk?
It was a nice night. Do I need any more of a reason?
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
He's
Well,
really
the thing
coming
was
after him.
strange. That
Jeez,
fire
Chief
shouldn't have taken
McGinnis.
hold. The sprinkler system should have kicked in and doused it.
What color smoke did you see?
Black.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Such as what? The entire vent was strange by nature.
Who else did you see at the fire?
Different
I
opinions.
saw some people. I don't know. There was a lot going on. It was hard to focus.
Do you have reason to believe
Alexei, you
that someone
sound kind of
would have started the
suspicious
fire
right now.
on purpose?
Absolutely not. That building is the heart of this town. There isn't one person in this town cruel or reckless enough to destroy it.
Well, somebody did. Interesting data right there. All right. While I'm thinking about it, let's go unlock this computer. Okay. It's like a Sudoku, basically. No. Right? It said, I'm just gonna double check. Because I don't want to sit and fuss around if I'm remembering it wrong. Each row and column must have one number and only one selected. Can't use the same number twice. Okay. Oops, no. Only one. Okay. Okay. The ones look pretty easy. The other ones are going to be harder. 2, 4. Can't do that. What if I did 4 here? There we go. Check. Did it. Done. Save. Just in case. Anything in the trash? No. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Why did they need hint hotline? I hate that sound. Ooh. Ugh. I hate that sound. I don't know why. Ugh. Awful. The startup sound of like the static. Okay.
That's done.
Did that.
Check.
Okay, Nancy, look at you. Who have we not done yet? We haven't called Bess. Let's call. Oh, Nancy's got to change. What am I doing? Nancy's got to change her settings. All right. Well, how could I not pick Shadow Ranch? I feel like that'd be weird if Nancy had another man as her background, particularly one that ripped a necklace straight off of her neck in the middle of the night. That might, if I was Ned, I might find that a little odd. We were just talking about this game. That'd be a fun one. I don't know if that's particularly a happy memory though. Okay, you know what? I can't not do Shadow Ranch. I'm sorry. It's Shadow Ranch. All right, what else we got here? Love it. Boring. Pretty good, but we're definitely going Irish on this one. Although this is sort of like what Catherine would set her background and ring back as. I don't know for sure if that's what Nancy would do, but I feel like in one of the games you can have Dave as a background. I feel like you're right. I feel like I remember that. Yeah. That's probably bad for Nancy to do, but also like Dave. Fun fact, I used to have my phone background as Dave. I found, it wasn't a real phone. It was my parents' old flip phone that they like let me use as a kid, just for funsies. And I found it when I went back home once and plugged it in. I was like, oh my gosh. And I flipped it open and I was like, I would put Dave as my background. I just love the thought of me specifically going and opening Shadow Ranch, pulling out this flip phone and taking a really pixelated picture of Dave purposely to set as my background. No need to apologize. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciated having you here, and thanks for hanging out. Definitely you'll have to pop into one of your streams again soon too. So thanks, Utterly Rude. I appreciate you.
Yum.
Nancy, stop picking fruit.
Yum.
Give me some Cocoa Kringle. Fact for you. You know Josiah Crawley? Yes.
Yum.
I do know Josiah Crawley.
Yum. Yum.
I seriously just want a Cocoa Kringle. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Also, what all did Hannah pack in there? Dang. All right, let's call Bess. All right, what's the fun fact? Happy 15, Cat. I gotta know.
Nancy.
Tompum's friend. Yeah, seriously. Poor Josiah Crawley trusting Topham on that. That makes me so sad. That's part of the reason I hate him too. What a freaking liar. Okay. Here we go.
I need a sample from Town Hall to test for accelerants.
Okay. How do I do that?
You'll need to find a clean, all-glass container with a lid. It needs to be small enough to fit in the chromatograph. You're on your own for that, but I bet you can find it if you look around.
All right, check. Then, as for the sample...
Try to get a sample as close to the point of origin as possible.
Point of origin?
You know, where the fire started, right near the thermostat.
We'll get it for you, don't worry.
George
I'm
has
passing
got...
the case to you, Bess.
I'm on the case.
George has the little container. All right. Bess, work your magic.
Hey.
Oh, she's a lot nicer to Bess.
What do you think about Tony?
She's got a lot of pull in this town. Who knows what she could be trying to get away with?
You're pretty competitive when it comes to Nancy.
If you say so.
You seem pretty happy that she's in jail.
I'll be honest. I'm enjoying it a little.
Why?
She's so perfect at everything. It's like, save a little for the rest of us. My parents are always bugging me. Why aren't you more like that Drew girl? She's in whatever stand, just save the blah 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 from
Yeah,
the
that
cares.
would really suck.
It gets old.
From your parents?
And anyway, don't you think that I'd like to be all jet set, dashing across the globe and getting curses put on me and meeting cute guys?
Yes?
That was rhetorical, but thank you for playing.
You're welcome.
Bye. Later.
My name is Josiah. Sorry. I missed your last one. Your last message. My name is... Oh, nice. Well, welcome in, Josiah. Josiah, I can't remember if you already told me this. What is your favorite Nancy Drew game? All right, Bess.
Well, hey
Eat
there,
some ice
kid.
cream.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Sorry to hear about your friend. Never expected something like that from her. This must have been pretty rough on you.
She didn't do it, really. You've got to believe me.
Bess, I believe you. I believe that's what you think. We never know what someone is capable of until it's too late.
She's innocent. Really innocent. I know it.
All right. I wasn't trying to upset you, Bess, I promise. You're very protective of your friends, and that's a good thing. She's got a lot of evidence stacking up against her right now. You can't deny that.
Tony, back off. Back your little butt right off. Thank you. Please and thank you.
I know the case against Nancy looks pretty strong, but I consider you a friend. Maybe you could help?
You're a good friend, Bess. Just make sure you're not sticking your neck out for someone who doesn't deserve your trust.
Tony, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Where were you during the fire?
I really shouldn't be talking about this. Okay, this off the record?
Yes.
I was out canvassing the area, planting signs, shaking hands, the whole
Why
thing,
is that off
you
the
know?
record?
And suddenly, I see smoke and run to check it out. When I get there, the whole town hall is lit up, just like out of Hollywood or something. Unbelievable. That's where my first job was, you know?
You worked in Hollywood? That's awesome.
Oh,
No, I
Bess.
worked in that building. That was a billion years ago. Oh, would you believe that back then I shared an office with Tommy Lindenson? He's city council upstate now.
Wow.
Such a cutie. Most of the good-looking ones are dumb as a big box of stupid, but not him.
Nice.
I had to keep my eyes on my work when he was
Ooh,
around.
Tony.
Listen to me. You don't care about that. The fire. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
I called it in, and then I waited for the fire department to show up. That's the end of that.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say? Number one is Ghost of Thornton Hall. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to give that one another playthrough. 2 is Silent Spy. I haven't played that one in a while either. Secret Clock. Ooh, Secret Clock is one of my favorites too. I really like that one. It's just so fun. Good picks. Yeah, I need to play Ghost of Thornton Hall and Silent Spy again, because I only played them when they first came out, and you know, I've changed since then, so I want to give them another playthrough.
Who did you see at the fire?
I saw Nancy, but you knew that. Saw Alexi, too.
Do you think Alexi would have started the fire?
Between you and me, that one's a walking cautionary tale.
What's that mean?
It's not my place to talk about it. Sorry, Bess.
Then why'd you bring it up? Oops.
Why did you close the shop yesterday?
Oh, Bess. It's not good. It's just me. I had to let the staff go.
I'm sure it'll pick up.
Thanks, Bess. I hope you're right.
Maybe it's because you keep giving me a ton of ice cream
Another
for
order of ice
free,
cream?
I'm assuming?
Of course!
Okay. George tried all the shakes, so I think I will go through the ice cream sodas.
I love ice cream.
We know, Bess. Who doesn't, though? Who doesn't love ice cream?
I love ice cream.
Even people that don't like ice cream. Like, my husband really doesn't like ice cream, but there are some ice cream that he loves. Like, I feel like there's a flavor for everybody, you know? Keep going, Bess. You got this.
Have one more bowl.
You can do it. I knew it. All right. All right, last one. Time to change Bess's settings. Carousel does kind of fit her, actually. Ooh. I feel like Bess would be a Paris girly. Mm-hmm. I think that one's a little too scary for Bess. That one's pretty good. Waverly's up there in my favorites, but I'm not sure if that's what she would pick. She's not the academic type, you know? I really just feel like Bess would like Paris. I'm going with it. All right, ring back time. That's good. That one's pretty good. That one's also pretty good. I don't know. I just feel like the fact that this one's called Sparkle is why Bess would pick it. Yeah, I'm going with it. All right, we did it. I'll check that off my task list. Yep, I changed all of their phone stuff. We're good to go on that one. All right. Let's take a look at her task list real quick.
Got it. Got it. I can't do that now. Got it. I can't do that now. I can't do that now.
Okay. All right, my lovelies. I just took a look at the clock. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and wrap up there for tonight. It's been so fun. Thank you all. Tonight was so fun. I had so much fun streaming with you guys. And yeah, I'm just, again, I want to thank everyone for all the follows. We made it to and past my goal of 50 followers. I'm now at 52, which is just incredible. So thank you all for making that possible and for making, for being here and being part of this experience. I'm having so much fun, and I hope that you guys are too. So, ooh, real quick. Josiah says, Ghost of Thornton Hall has a good and bad ending. I can play the entirety of Ghost of Thornton Hall in under an hour. Ooh, speedrunner. It's more of a game to me than a story because it's on the shorter side. Okay, well, that's good to know. Maybe I'll see if we can push that one towards the top of our wheel spinning. So, all right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. So if you are new to my channel, I do Nancy Drew every Thursday. It'll probably be around 7-ish again next week. But yeah, we'll continue playing through this game. And then sometimes, if my schedule allows, at the beginning of the week, I try and stream something else that's non-Nancy related. So a few weeks ago, we played the old like 2008 game or something, Deal or No Deal. I've played Cryptmaster before. I just rediscovered some of my games from my childhood. Like I have some Barbie games and stuff that maybe we'll be streaming here pretty soon too. So anyway, but you can find me here every Thursday streaming Nancy Drew. So yeah, thank you guys for being here.